My microphone's on the fucking floor. I forgot about that. There we go. Hang on. Hey, there we go. Now we can hear what we're saying. But I probably should got this set up before starting stream. But guess what? I'm dumb. I don't know what to do. I don't know what we're gonna play. I'm trying to get some people on, maybe. I also have ideas. Maybe we could play some 60 Parsecs for the first time. Since I have no friends. How do I... Where do I advertise? Hang on. I was gonna advertise on Retriox, but... Which, if anyone's in the chat, you know. You're welcome to join Retriox. The giveaways have all passed, but... Still... Eventually I'm gonna start my own Discord. And we're gonna do giveaways and shit like that. Where am I allowed to advertise? I keep forgetting. Bam. That was advertisation. Bam. Alright, we've advertised. Now we just need to edit the thing. Just vibing in space. We're gonna change the title to just vibing in space. And the game we are playing. It's not just chatting. How do I... Hang on. Oh, Jesus. Hang on. 60 Parsecs. I really want to get Papers, Please, and try playing that, because it's such a good game. I was watching Markiplier play it. There we go, we're officially playing 60 Parsecs. I still haven't beaten 60 seconds yet, but I don't care. Because I'm garbage. I don't know why. When I was, 16 years old, and I was in high school, and I was like, I don't care about school, I just want to play games on my phone, I bought 60 seconds, and I I could beat that game like it was nothing. Like, at that point, it was just trying to get all the different endings, because those were random chance. But now I can't do shit, because I'm that bad at the game. Oh, hang on, I also noticed when I was editing, that my face cam was a little big. So we're gonna make it a little smaller. Maybe it looks a little shit. I don't know what it looks like. Yeah. We're gonna put it all the way in the corner. Oh God, hang on. Ooh, there's a ghost. My OBS is haunted. Hang on, I have one more person that I could. Galaxy bestseller, over 42 chapters on everything you need to know. Ooh. I might need to turn the game down. You know what? I think it's fine. I guess need to be louder, because I'm a very quiet person, especially when I'm by myself. Like if y'all seen the anniversary stream, when I'm with other people, I'm really loud. English, yep, that's right. We are turned down. Controls, yeah, WASD. And we like DD. Alert, nuclear apocalypse imminent. Executing Order 1961. New protocol initiated. Commence Astro Citizen emergency drill and brace for nuclear impact. We got this. This is going to go a lot better than last time. I guarantee it. Like, our 60 seconds, that was just a fluke. We have skill playing video games. We know how to play games. I'll tell you what, when you come to my channel, that's the one thing you expect to see. And that's what you get, is good gameplay. Welcome to Icarus 13 Space Station Astro Citizen. Grab some soup. Hang on, I need to back up a bit. I got this new desk, and I'm not used to having like a slidey keyboard thing, but it's making it so I can't see. Bam, I got some soup. Drop it into the escape shuttle. Is that, can you guys still hear me? Okay, I think you guys still hear me. I need to find a good mix. Maybe I could put my microphone on the thing. What if I had it like that? Maybe? Oh, there's not much room for my hand. I need to work out a better mic situation. Because I'm not one, I don't, I got this shitty microphone. Alright, where is the thing at? There it is. Some medical supplies. Is he gonna tell me where? Oh, there's some. Right over there. I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoy the change in style a bit. Oh, come on. I'll get comfortable eventually. We should have 2 hours of me trying to find a comfortable spot. Find the handbook. Yes, please give me a handbook. Now head back to the escape shuttle. Find some crafting resources. Oh, hey, there you are. Find a crewmate. We're gonna go with, no. I don't think I remember you.
Hey.
You can come with us. You seem cooler than the other guys. Alert. Okay. I do have 60 seconds. I got this. Is there no water in this game? I feel that maybe there is no water in this game. I'm just forgetting. Go up here in case they're missing. Oh. That was good. I think I got a lot of shit. Woo. Sock puppet alone in space feature your best friend, proudly endorsed by the Astro Citizen medical staff. Thank you, medical staff. Bro, we're gonna go far. We're gonna beat the game first try. And if we actually do, that'll be sad. From what I gather, there's a lot more to this game than the other one. Oh, my lighting is even worse. Okay. When the computer's on, it's not that bad. I need to work up some lighting, too. Alright, so this is the main computer. Check the star log first. How do I check the star log? End of day. Communications console. That's the story. Greetings, Astro Computerized Assistant reporting for duty. You must be Dee Dee, right? I am pleased to announce that you have been randomly selected to board the captain of this festival. Welcome aboard the Escape Shuttle. Captain, on behalf of the Astro Citizen program, please accept our apologies for being negligible inconvenience of being hurled 60 parsecs away from Earth. First order of business, find a safe place to land. I just spit everywhere. And then try to contact the outside world. Do I have shit on my face? No, I think it's just my disgusting face. Please switch on the main computer for further instructions. It is located in the center of the shuttle. Follow the regular rationing protocol and feed your crew. I await decisions. Boom. Make 7 successful attribute decisions of any type. Find appropriate landing spot. Dee Dee Dawkins. Agility limber. Intelligence average. Strength average. A former child athlete whose promising career was ended by an untimely injury. As an adult, she struggles to reinvent herself. But the reality is far from what she once imagined. Jesus Christ. She joined the Astro Citizen program in hopes of regaining her confidence and finally becoming the champion she was always destined to be. Captain's goal, make 7 successful attribute decisions. Oh, caffeinated. Hunger bonus. You don't need food after all that coffee. April Angel. Agility flexible. Intelligence average. Strength fit. A young mechanic who spent most of her life working in her father's garage in New Orleans with her father and older brothers. Sick of only servicing bicycles, April got into the fight with her family and joined the Astro Citizen program to tinker her way into space. I would die for April. Baby Bronco. Agility average. Intelligence dumb. Strength mighty. Baby is an adult man, but a very simple-minded one. From a young man, his biggest asset was his extraordinary strength and build. Due to this, Baby was manipulated by his small-time crook parents and became a criminal himself. The Astro Citizen program was quite literally his escape and a second chance. Then Tom Thompson. Average agility, intelligence clever, strength fit. Everyone's first impression of Tom Thompson is that of a decorated nature. Brave, courageous, a man who has seen it all, sporting a dastardly eye patch and a coat of once magnificent blonde hair. Excuse me. Tom believes himself to be everyone's dream come true and the personification of the American hero, except none of this is true. And then there's the stats. Okay. Captain, all Astro Citizen missions begin with the commanding officer delivering a morale-boosting speech. Don't let me stop you. Everyone is really looking forward to your speech, Captain. So am I. This is it. You could really show what breed of a captain will it be on this incredible trip. What kind of speech will you give? Probably the good one. And then I think that's all I can do for the first day. And do we want to give people food? I don't know how you're supposed to give people food. I would assume it's the same. Like, we have the book. So maybe it's every 5 days we can give people food. We'll see how it goes. You have plenty of food. Never before has anyone given a speech so determined and to the point. Not any space captain, at least. You spoke of making your own luck and surviving. It really sounded like you knew what you were talking about, did you? That was quite a performance, Captain. Your crew started cheering even before you finished with the speech. Long live the captain. Filled the cabin. If any sound could travel through the soundless void outside the hull of your ship, that would be it. One thing is for sure, you are ready for any challenge this galaxy throws at you. Inspired by your sly leadership style, I allowed myself to switch on the electricity generator in the back of the shuttle. It will produce power for you daily. You seem alert, Captain. I commend the way you are taking care of your mental well-being. You should know that peak mental condition means increased efficiency when it comes to performing tasks. April reported being glad to have you as her captain. Baby said he's glad to have you as his captain. That's nice. Thanks, guys. Captain, it is important to keep yourself and your crew well fed. One portion of delicious canned soup is enough to sustain a human for a few days. Even one can be the difference between life and death. That's why it's important to keep good inventory of your stock. Unless you want to eat your own crewmates. Haha, that was a joke. Please appreciate it and laugh. Thank you for your cooperation, Captain. Who will perform this routine supply check? The only requirement is a simple mathematics. I realize I might be asking a lot, but I have a good feeling about this crew, Captain. Okay, so we want good intelligence, right? Which means it would be DD or Tom. We'll go ahead and make a DD. Yeah. Because I don't trust Tom. He's kind of an ass. Look, he looks like an asshole. Day 3. We are still alive. Good news, Captain. The shovel came pre-stocked with emergency food supply. Use it well. The routine supply check is now complete. Well, look at that. The numbers add up. Good job, human crew. The current number of soup cans on board is 11. Correction, the accurate tally is actually 13. Additional foodstuffs were delivered to the shuttle instead of entertainment supplies. Lucky you. The food you collected is more than sufficient. For now, just don't eat it all at once. Was it that? Oh, that wasn't all of it. Hang on. Captain, the crafting module in the back of this cabin has been activated. You might remember this from your Astro-Citizen training. This modern machine lets you create something from almost nothing. All you need is a little bit of minerals, chemicals, or power. You use it to craft, recycle, and repair your supplies, as well as upgrade items and shuttle systems. Good to know. Well, we've got a good amount of stuff. I mean, we don't want to really get rid of anything. Why don't we craft... I think the communicator is going to be the most important. So we're going to go and do that. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm blind to this game. And I've played a lot of 60 seconds. I watched Markiplier's video on 60 Parsecs, which was like one video. I know it's like an hour long. Didn't get very far. And that was when it came out. This is like years later. Hey, you get your ass down from there. My cat is climbing on top of something he probably shouldn't be. Do I stop him? Probably should. If he falls, he might hurt himself. I would show this, but my room's kind of a mess. Okay, he's good. He's alive still. He's about to eliminate himself off the stairs. And we don't like that. Ooh. Captain, I told you I switched on the crafting system in the back of the shuttle. I recommend utilizing the machine. Crafting completed. New item available. Communicator. Woo! Alright. As for upgrading, crafting module, we can upgrade that. Let's upgrade the handbook. Because if it's anything like 60 seconds, the handbook is like the most important thing to have. There's nothing to report, Captain. I suggest you, Captain, would you mind covering your mouth when you yawn? I thought you got a good night's sleep. Wait, could this be boredom? Yes, I have heard that your humans need excitement in their lives to function properly. How curious. Captain, you're sitting in the state-of-the-art space shuttle drifting through the deep cosmos, full of wonder and mystery. Can you at least pretend you're having a good time? Okay, so we can do the sock puppet or the handbook. Or nothing. Oh, we don't have the handbook because we're crafting. Sure. Play around with the sock puppet a little bit. I'd get a sock puppet. Maybe that's what we can do for my YouTube videos. We can make sock puppets. That'd be fun. Tinkerer. Yesterday started pretty slow and boring, but you managed Cosmos 102, and it's a Cosmo. Oh, I love this game so much. Yesterday started pretty slow and boring, but you managed to turn it around with a puppet show. The only puppet you had was the sock, so it was more of a monodrama more than anything else. It was still a very powerful spectacle, probably the best in this part of the galaxy. You feel proud, don't you? In fact, the show was so intense that the sock is now unusable, just another sacrifice in the name of art. Excuse me, you remain alert. Handbook completed. New items available. Handbook revised edition. You're getting quite hungry, Captain. Maybe he's complaining about an empty stomach. Tom would like something to eat. Well, it is day 5, so let's give him a bit of food. I can. Bam! Everyone gets to eat today. Oh gosh, you found a holographic chest set on board. You've never even heard of holographic chest. It's like regular chest, but with big round board, and your pieces are holographic monsters because it doesn't use physical pieces. I can totally play with you. You'll have to input my moves, but just remember, I control the airflow to where you sleep at night. You better not cheat, is all I'm saying. Want to play a game? Sure. I'll play a game. I assume that means I'm cheating by going into the limber instead of the big ol' brain. You defeated me at holographic chess? How? Wait, how did my pieces end up there? Did you input the wrong move for my turn? Like you did it, didn't you, you little cheater? I'm tempted to turn off life support and let you choke on that smug look you're wearing, Captain. But wait, now that I'm looking at it, I may have found a way to optimize our life support system. Okay, I'll let this one slide. Good game. Not hungry anymore, everyone's fine. Oh, I love this game so much. Oh, did I forget to craft something? I think I did. Should we upgrade? You know what? I think we get 10 power every day. Why don't we just go ahead and upgrade the fucking, like, do I really need any of this stuff? Let's upgrade the crafting module. Captains, I've got good news, and I've got bad news. The good news is that using the airlock as a space toilet was a success. It's now packed full of and ready to be emptied into space. The bad news is that the airlock hatch is jammed. If you don't fix it soon, our clogged toilet will become an extinction level event. It's now or never, Captain. How will you save the human race? Tape. That's how you fix everything. I don't like the way Tom Thompson looks. I think he should not be looking like that. I think that's everything. Day 7. We've made it a full week without dying. The duct tape saved the day, Captain, and the airlock hatch is now fully operational, and the troublesome cargo is gone. We are safe. I'm certain the smell will go away too someday. People are safe, Captain. What a relief for all of you. Tom remains loyal. April is doing well mentally. She looks alert. So it takes a couple days to upgrade. The shuttle lacks the EM shielding found on larger vessels. Put simply, it was never meant for long-term space travel. There are some inherent risks, namely to your skin. Remember how your mom always told you to wear sunscreen at the beach? You're way more likely to get a sunburn out here, where there's no atmosphere to protect you. Will you please put on some sunscreen? Sure, everyone can put on a little sunscreen. Everyone's alert or loyal. You're caffeinated. I don't know what that means. All it means is that you're fine without food for a bit longer, right? I don't know. I think they'll be fine. We'll just do every 5 days. Space engineer, we upgraded something. You put on sunscreen to avoid exposure to the harsh electromagnetic rays flying wantonly through the vacuum of space. Sure, it feels like you're slathering your skin with warm mayonnaise, but you understand now that all those nagging grown-ups in your childhood were only trying to help. Putting on sunscreen afforded you such peace of mind. You decided to make another batch. You mix zinc oxide with some other minerals, and poof, sunscreen. No more burns, no more tears. Okay, maybe more tears, but at least they won't be because of your lobster skin. April continues to look alert. Crafting completed. I think that's everything. Perfect. Captain, there's something you need to see. The scanners have picked up a container floating in space in our vicinity. I wonder what's inside. What now, Captain? Should we try to pull the container on board? Sure. What's the worst that can happen? Hey, this is gonna kill us. How much does it tell me? How much? 60? Jesus. We don't want to recycle anything, but we can make batteries and masks and armor. I think we should try to make something here. We'll make... What is this? Oh, okay, so that's chemicals, minerals. Let's use up some chemicals if we can. Nope, okay, so we can only make these two things. It costs 2 days to make that shit. Okay, let's make a lighter. Oh, I've got a follow. Hey! How you doing, Sean? Thank you for the follow. I think we're gonna make a lighter. That sounds useful. And then maybe we can upgrade some more stuff later on. What day is today? 9? 8. Okay, so we're good. Oh, Jesus. Kill everything. The mysterious cargo the scanner spotted. Oh, I'm glad I didn't build one of those. The mysterious cargo on the scanners spotted is now on board. Opening the box in 3, 2, 1. Closer examination of the container revealed Kabbalistic markings inside the box. It was fitting, as the only thing inside was a mysterious artifact. What could it be? What powers does it hold? Do you believe in that sort of mumbo-jumbo? Astro Citizen captains are not supposed to be superstitious. +1 cow. You are still very mentally stable, remains alert, remains loyal. Craft completed. We got a lighter. And everyone... You are not really complaining, but I know you're hungry, Captain. Everyone's hungry. Oh, well. What are you going to do about it? Upgrade. I think... I want to see what happens when you upgrade... like that shit. I don't know how you get more power. I thought they said, like, you get more power every day. System is locked right now. Okay. Craft. Why don't you craft a battery for me? Oh, make a decision. Your attention is required, Captain. This is most innumerable. We are registering unknown transmissions, but I cannot identify who is sending them, and more importantly, what they contain. It might be a solar flare interference, or worse, a new type of Soviet encryption. We need to decipher these signals as soon as possible. For all we know, survival depends on it. Who do we want to put in charge of monitoring? Probably the comm specialist, which is DD. But there's also people who are smarter. Oh, you're brilliant? I didn't even know that. Because, like, you're a comm specialist, but you were smarter? I think we have DD doing a lot of stuff. Maybe there's like it's like if I make her do everything, then what's the point? Like she's gonna get upset. So yeah, we'll go with that. Sure. Probably a mistake, but oh well. Friend zone. First contact. Woo. Captain, you need to see this. I'm not easily excited, but this is one of the greatest moments for humanity and human-made AI alike. We are not alone in this universe. The signals we intercepted were finally decrypted. They are alien transmissions, as in coming from other life forms. And no, I do not mean the Reds. Something we have never seen before. There seems to be a number of intelligent civilizations in this galaxy. The signals are coming from everywhere. We could safely assume we are going to meet some of them sooner or later, or rather, your life will never be the same, Captain. By the way, Captain, you still have to nominate your communications officer. I'd say April fits the bill. You agree? It's settled then. From now on, April will ensure that you receive some power for the crafting module regularly. As long as she's not insupported, that is. Still feeling hungry. Baby is still hungry. Complaining about the lack of rations. Oh, well. April thinks of me as a friend. I would die for April. And, you know, when humanity is dying, what's the one thing we need most in life? And that is lesbians. I think everyone can agree with me on that. Captain, we are entering a field of cosmic gas. Its origin is unknown. Though I have a theory. Uh-oh, can you smell that? Did someone forget to brush their teeth today? No, it's just that gas leaking inside the shuttle. Somebody could try to isolate some of the gas to use later, avoiding the leak's side effects. No, it's just that the gas leaking inside the shuttle, someone could try to isolate some of the gas. So who would be the best fit for that? Probably somebody... Well, we'll do Tom Thompson. He's pretty average at everything, so he can do that. And as for this, I think it's time. Craft. No resources. Oh, I'm out of minerals. Okay, we'll craft a sock puppet. We have plenty of food still. Everyone's hungry. It's day 10, so we're gonna go give some soup. Bam. My cats are tearing shit up over there. Unfortunately, Tom failed at isolating cosmic gas leak, and now my readings indicate that its volume is reaching critical levels. The gas came into reaction with some of our resources, making a portion of them unusable. We are not out of space clouds now. So there shouldn't be any more losses. That's unfortunate. The outcome was less than ideal, but the experience toughened Tom enough to make him fitting for the role of your science officer. Starting tomorrow, he'll be procuring useful chemicals for you every day. Baby remains loyal. Tom remains loyal. He finally stopped complaining about rations. Everyone is not hungry anymore. That's good to hear. He doesn't look very sane. I should have grabbed fucking Emmett instead of you. April is always such a busy bee. I've never seen her sitting idly until now. When you asked her what's wrong, she was visibly distressed. It's my favorite screwdriver, Captain. It's missing. I can't find it anywhere. It's lost for good. April is many things, but helpless is not one of them. That tool must be very important to her. Also, we can't have loose screwdrivers lying around the ship now. Where could it be? I don't know. In the first aid kit. Oh, it takes a couple days to make that, I guess. Alright. Do you remember where you last saw it? You asked April about her screwdriver. She shook her head. Can you remember what equipment you were using at the time? Maybe first aid kit? Her eyes lit up immediately. That's it. Thank you so much. She cried joyfully and quickly collected her tool from inside a small panel. It was a gift from my papa. He gave it to me on my 16th birthday, she explained, carefully weighing the precious screwdriver in her hands as if she was holding a piece of delicate china. Everyone's good. We have a sock puppet. That's good to hear. Let's do this thing. Captain, I'm picking up a large object of unknown origin not far from us. It's hollow. There could be supplies inside, or maybe even other intelligent life. There's only one way to find out. Should I activate our super fancy tractor beam? Yes, it's its official name. Charlene from Astro Citizen HQ won the naming rights at the fake Christmas raffle. Sure, do that. I think we should upgrade something. Let's upgrade. We used tape already. And the sock puppet. So I think we should upgrade the tape. I think tape is going to be more useful in the long run than a sock puppet. Let's go ahead and end the day. The end. We all died. Oh, dang. Nope. Day 13. You pulled the mysterious hollow space thing aboard and opened it. Fortunately, the astronaut hiding inside had long since perished. Decomposition in space is interesting, Captain. I gathered many useful data. No, you're right. I'm sorry. May he rest in peace. Everyone on board suffered mentally from the experience. You kept muttering, it could have been me. I'm confused by your hypotheticals, Captain. It still could. Upgrade complete. New item available. Extra sticky tape. You were not really complaining about it, but I know you're hungry. Everyone's hungry already. Y'all need to stop. Everyone's still good, though, right? Comms officer. Comms specialist. I really probably should have made you the comms person, but Captain, it is time for the ultimate honor. The most important task available on the shuttle, cleaning the cabin floor from subtle green stains to small rubber scuff marks the place could do with a good scrubbing. Tom looks free. Will you ask him to apply some elbow grease or request he to improvise a cleaning formula from whatever we have on board? You could use some big strong muscles. Get to lifting, boyo. Do we want to upgrade something or do we want to build something? We could use either of these. Okay, we're not dead on soup yet, so we'll make some first aid kit, and then start making some more soup. If we have, oh, I wasn't paying attention to how many chemicals we had. We ordered Tom to get on all fours and rub the floor clean, just what a perfect Astro Citizen leader would do, ma'am. Being the respectful crewmate he is, Tom was able to help and worked away at even the smallest stains down there on the floor. Cleaner shuttle, happier Astro Citizens. Everyone's still hungry. Everyone's still alert. Tom is proud to call me a friend. How nice of you. But I'm into April, so. Captain, where are you, Captain? I can't see you. It appears we suffered a blackout. You may wish to turn the lights back on before attempting your daily task. Yeah, well, we'll use the battery, I guess. That's probably a smarter idea. And it's 14, so everyone gets food tomorrow. Unless this is the end and everyone starved. Nope. Surprising. The lights are back on. Turns out the issue is only a dead battery. Now, what chewed through it was those tiny razor-sharp teeth is a different question entirely, but as long as the lights don't go out again, you'll probably see it coming, right? Everyone is still hungry. Everyone gets to eat today. A strange new world. Ma'am, something huge has cropped up on the scanners. A dark, swirly skied planet lies directly in our path. It's covered in a giant storm, But beneath the dark swirls, my scanners detect hazy, indistinct heat signatures in multitude of structures. A thunderous world is probably an improvement over this mind-bogglingly empty vacuum. Should I initiate the landing protocol? Sure. And you're still crafting stuff. Good. Everyone is starving. Y'all are fine. Is everyone starving, or is everyone... Okay. Yeah, everyone's starving. Y'all are fine. Eat your soup. Day 16. Everyone's good to go. Fauna Bodus. Find appropriate landing spot. Goals updated. Check goals section for details. On our descent towards the storm-ridden planet, crewmate Thompson piped up and said he recognized the storm below. Looks like predictions for Earth after a Soviet nuclear attack. But with you in command, man, we can weather anything. With Tom's note in mind, you beautifully directed our craft away from particular green parts of the atmosphere and onto a safe resting spot on the planet. Unfortunately, however, atmospheric electricity fried the communicator on our way down. Once on the ground, Tom looked out and realized this wasn't at all like a nuclear Soviet attack. This was something else. This planet's surface has experienced a number of wars and trauma. Nuclear or otherwise, we'd best be wary while exploring. The craft lost the communicator, but we gained a first aid kit. People, you're still hungry? What the fuck is up with you guys? We are out of food. We have one soup left? Okay. We definitely need to make soup. 100% need to make soup. Let's... Okay, Captain of the Expedition module in the back of the cabin is now active. All you need to do is stuff someone inside the spacesuit and send them outside. We have to secure more supplies, and soon, one small step for Asher Citizen, one giant leap for whatever is left of humanity. I think we should send... Does it say where we're at? Warhead Town. Chance for... length 3 days. Hazards. Whatever that thing is. Oh, there's a lot of hazards in Radio Zone. Glade. Hazards is grass. A chance for minerals. Man, this just seems like the best bet. But we'll wait a day. I think what we should do is feed you guys. Oh, that's right. It's one soup per thing. That's why we're gonna feed you. Oh God, I didn't realize how low on soup we were. Okay, this is fine. Okay, we're gonna send we need chemicals. So I think we should send them. No, we're gonna go here. I think this is supposed to be where we're supposed to send them. Because even... Man. Yeah. Oh, I can't send the captain out. Baby Bronco. Yeah. We're gonna send you with the shovel. And we're gonna... That's it. We are gonna feed you first before sending you out. I think this is a good idea. The ultimate answer to every life, the universe, and everything is soup. Baby went for a stroll into the vast, strange northern forest. Let's hope he doesn't enter any gingerbread houses. Your stomach feels rather empty. April remains alert. Tom still considers you his friend. Tom is still hungry. Captain completed his soup. Good. Good, 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 good. We need to craft more soup. We're still getting some chemicals every day. Ma'am, do you smell that? Fumes are coming from somewhere on board. Let me check. Yes, Captain, a combination of both radiation and flammable gas is seeping from a small hole in the shuttle floor. There must be some kind of leak below the craft. Should we deal with this hazard? Oh, great. We got rid of the shovel. Normally, when I think of a hazardous flammable leak, I don't think lighter is the solution. But sure. The end, please. This is gonna be hilarious. Check goals section for details. Oh. Hang on. Find an appropriate landing. Fix the shuttle's communication system. Wait for the inspection. When I said the gas was seeping out of the course, I meant it more as a warning, not encouragement. Putting a lighter to it wasn't very smart. The captain, it worked. Very lucky. The pop of the gas, tiny explosion seemed to seal up the leak below the shuttle. Curiously, the burning vapor smelled like good old Thanksgiving dinner. The memory kept you extremely hungry. Tom is still complaining about the lack of rations. Okay. We have food. You're starving. Oh, God. I don't want to die, but I don't want to feed them without everyone getting fed on the same day. Repair. Okay. Okay, we're gonna craft soup. Captain, we were able to detect their ships into unknown origin. Unfortunately, the communication console was damaged during the landing, and we cannot make anything out of them or reply for that. We could hardwire a primitive field communicator to bypass the damaged subsystems, and access the shuttle's external transmitter and receiver. Sure. That sounds good, right? Okay. I'm scared. I feel like there's a system to this that I'm not getting. I hope Dee Dee doesn't die. I hope they can survive just 2 more days. And we can feed the... An attempt to fix the communications console was the right choice. Using a broken communicator was not. We are still cut off from the outside world. How about fixing the communicator or in the crafting module and try again? I urge you to connect an operational communicator to the communications console. You're still starving, ma'am. Eat something before it's too late. How much does it cost to fucking repair it? No. Oh, it costs chemicals. Great. So I should have done it yesterday. Well, I can't do that. So I think we could upgrade something, because that only requires power. Let's upgrade the artifact. I think we're going to need it once we start. We're going to feed everyone. I don't want everyone to die. And we need to make a decision. Captain, a crewmate spotted a blue veiny fruit growing out of the crack in the ground nearby. It is pulsating slightly. Should someone give the fruit a try? Normally, I'd refrain from leaving such a rash and irresponsible decision up to a human. There's still some empty stems nearby. Perhaps it is edible. Sure. Tom, you can try it. I don't care what happens to you. Excuse me. He announced a stranger the fruit was worth trying out, and Tom's hand shot up. However, the joyous look on his face as he sunk his teeth turned to quick horror. The remaining half was full of wriggling purple worms. He began trying to spit it out, but fell into a spasm, and woke a few minutes later, saying his mind was buzzing as if at double speed. He flipped a handstand and perambulated around the shuttle. But clearly those worms did something. Let's hope the effects don't turn. April continues to look alert. Extraordinary artifact. You should eat something. Everyone's hungry. Whatever. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, I forgot to make a... Captain, a nearby member of the crew has found a toppled object nearby, a flat edge protruding from the ground with lights flickering below the dirt. You report that it appears to be a computer interface, a strange hexagonal buttons, an alphabet of 60 characters. Would you nominate to study it further? Probably you. You're the smartest. And I could... If I recycle something, it gives me the opposite of what it uses to build. So I could technically transform chemicals to minerals and minerals to chemicals, but it's going to take a while. Let's upgrade the first aid. Actually, we can repair the communication cells. I think that's what we're going to do. Oh, this isn't very good. We need to do something to get food soon. I should have just spent food. Oh, after you asked April to study the toppled alien computer, she came back saying she had deciphered the content. It was a news article displayed from hundreds of years ago. described a devastating war, one both nuclear and chemical in nature, that ravaged this world. It's good to know humans aren't the only self-destructive force in the universe. If not surprising, you seem oddly reassured by this. Baby has returned from his gaunt to the eastern glade. He is limping a little, famished after the journey, and a bit freaked out. You get comfortable as he begins to tell a story. On the journey, Baby was struck by a fragile falling tree or two. He is in a bit of a state. He then found a vein of glimmering sand near what looked like a bomb site. He used a shovel to dig out some of the tough mineral. From the bottom of a shimmering pond, he scooped a number of valuable materials. During the journey, Baby found a mask. Even the filters are intact. Good news, Baby brought back a gun from his trip. The fact that you can find some soup out here will never cease to amaze me. Anyway, Baby brought back rations. What an eerie but fruitful experience. In spite of the spookiness, Baby is safely back in the nest. You remain quite alert. Okay. That is very good. Next up, we're going to send Tom out to here with a gun. And I really liked... I think giving him the shovel was a good idea. I think that actually, like, was really nice. You were sick. I don't know how you got sick. Have you looked in the mirror recently, Captain? I couldn't help but notice that you seem to be afflicted with a rash of some sort. I hope it's nothing serious, but we can't rule out it being over a symptom of dangerous illness. You can never be too careful. I strongly suggest that you do something about the rash. I swear I'm not only worried about your health, it's really not about how weird you look right now. Handbook. I think handbook is the best option, because, like, best case scenario... Like, worst case scenario, it doesn't cure them. We still have the book, and we can just use the first aid kit, right? You're good. You're hungry, but you're fine. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to send you out to Warhead Town. Yeah. As for equipment, we're going to give you... I think the shovel is a good idea. I think we're going to give you the shovel. We're also going to give you the gun. And then we should make more soup, or we should upgrade something. Armor's a good idea. I think we should upgrade the communicator. That's a, like, upgrading the communicator would make it maybe less damageable. It's probably a bad idea, but whatever. We'll see what happens. I also think I should upgrade the gun, but I really want them to get some more resources. Hello there, Captain. You're looking very well rested today. I can see that you found a way to deal with that mysterious rash that was bothering you earlier, but couldn't figure out what that cause was, but at least you found instructions on how to treat it on your Astro Citizen handbook. It didn't have a name, so you gave it one. The stupid rash affliction. The 5T00P1DR45H affliction. How thoughtful of you. And April set off for a shanty-looking settlement to the south. I am keen to see what she discovers on this outing. We're still quite hungry. Still feel hungry. Stereo communicator. Baby is rested. Good to hear. We fixed the shuttle's communications system. We even... Like, we fixed it, right? Yeah. There's nothing repaired. Well, that's unexpected, Captain. There's cheese in the pantry. At least I think it's cheese. I don't know how it got there. Did someone sneak it on board? If there isn't... I don't think we should eat anything but soup. I think that's the strat. If it's not soup, just throw it away. Don't bother. That's crafting. We didn't craft anything. Okay, let us craft... Don't have enough to upgrade that. I think it's one day to upgrade everything. All these would be good to upgrade. Let's upgrade the first aid kit. Maybe it'll give us more uses so that we don't die, like, right away. Because in, like, 60 seconds, that was the thing that got me every time, was somebody would get sick, and then I'd have to, I would run out of first aid kits a lot. You didn't eat the cheese, but this is... Did I forget to feed? I think I forgot to feed the person before they left. There's a joke in here somewhere about keeping your mouth clean that I am not quite savvy enough in the conventions of human humor to make. You're still quite alert. Baby continues to be your friend. Modern first aid kit? What's the modern first aid kit? You are starving. Better grab a bite. I should feed everybody. Everyone's starving. Okay, it doesn't look any better. I think everyone should eat. Probably not a good idea, but whatever. Captain, the communication module remains broken. We are completely deaf, blind, even if I fixed it. Even if it is blind, even. It is entirely possible someone is out there, maybe looking for us, but we don't know until the issue is solved. We could hardwire yeah, dude, please. And everyone's eating. Let's craft. Is there anything? I think we should recycle this and turn it into food. And then build another one out of, because you build them with minerals, I think. Oh, I can't tell. Yeah, I think that's the best. I think we should get rid of the artifact and just keep turning it into food, since breaking it down gives you chemicals. Hello world, we've communicated. Fix the shuttle's communication system. Updated check goals section. Await contact. Great success, Captain. The communicator attached to the communications console worked like a charm. I won't judge the aesthetics, since we finally receive and answer transmissions. Now all we need to do is wait for someone to contact us. Someone will find us eventually. The crew was visibly excited by this incredible feat of engineering. They were only slightly smirking while looking at the patched communications console. Tomorrow will be great, Captain. April hasn't returned yet. Does that mean she's dead? Tom still considers you his friend. Recycling operation complete. Good. Tom is hungry. Everyone's hungry. Whatever. Can you hear my teeth shattering, Captain? Of course you can't, because I'm a computer and I have no teeth. Duh. Still, I got to inform you that the heat module is stuck in a cooling feedback loop. It's going to be very cold very soon. My vacuum tubes will be fine, but you should protect yourself if you freeze. I think the lighter is probably the best bet for that. Are you? Oh, you're hungry. You're not starving. I can't. Why do they look insane when they're fucking hungry? We should craft an artifact. Okay, I don't think April's dead, because otherwise we would have gotten something. The heat module is reset to factory set defaults and is running on its tropical setting, Captain. Suggestion, why don't we make the lighter a heat module backup system? It worked today. Well, again. You still feel hungry, Captain. April is out exploring the surroundings. Tom is still complaining about luck. Everyone, we got the rations. Or the thingy. Something is going wrong on the ship, ma'am, or the entire planet. Look out the window. A huge mushroom cloud has erupted on the horizon, but it's frozen, stock still. It still also appears to be raining safety pins and bottles of ointment. Reality is getting weird on Phobonos, ma'am. Until this anomaly passes, you better do something to keep everyone grounded. The artifact appears to be untouched by the anomaly, or you could use a sock puppet. We'll use the artifact. It is the only thing bringing us food. And we'll go ahead and craft a soup. And they're back. Thank goodness that reality-bending nightmare ended, ma'am. It must have been caused by the detonation of a powerful weapon and not a nuclear chemical one. Throughout the ordeal, you decide to focus on the artifact on the shelf, which was behaving remarkably normally. First, the artifact looked completely normal at first, but then you could swear it started moving. The statue's hand or leg, whatever cows have, raised and pointed to a small hole in the shuttle wall. You took the wall panel off and found an armored vest inside. I can't speak. April came back, Captain. This town to the south turned out to be a settlement built around an exploded warhead. Wonder what that's from. Law in the settlement is played fast and loose. April came back with a bloody nose, ravenous, and pretty shook up. She said that Phobians, who founded Warhead Town, were a band of transients, exiled from their post-war silos for various reasons. Some were hospitable, If anxious, but some weren't. April faced down several encounters with muggers and would-be lawmen with her trusty pistol. The weapon barely worked by the end of the trip. April found a partly hidden passage led underneath the nuclear bomb at the town center, where she found a crystalline cavern of minerals. She got shoveling. Nice, nice, nice. The greasy river that runs through the warhead town sweats oil, and to April's delight, chemicals good for crafting. She gathered a slew of the least gross stuff there, who scattered all these cans so far away from Earth. Weird anyway, April picked up some soup on the way. Strange place, warhead town, but well worth visiting. April's wanderlust has been quenched one way or another. April remains alert. April is still your friend, keeps asking for soup. Baby assures you that you can still count as friendship. Continues to be my friend, is still complaining about the lack of rations. April is really tired. Good. You get some sleep. I'm detecting a huge energy surge beneath the surface. Seismic waves. I think there's an earthquake coming. The shuttle is sturdy, but this ground isn't. The soil has a high potential to liquefy when the earthquake hits. There's a better patch of rocky ground a few yards ahead. You could use the shuttle's thrusters to scoot onto it, but if you overshoot, you'll be on even worse ground than you will attempt the maneuver. Sure. DD's a good pilot. I think we should upgrade the gun. Oh, the shovel's also broken, which is good. We want the shovel to be broken because it's cheaper to repair? No. Yeah, kind of. We're going to upgrade gun, because I think the gun is going to be very useful. Right? Hang on. 10 energy, 10 energy, 10 energy. We have 23 energy. Yes. No. If I upgrade the gun, we can use that. So, like, my problem is, like, going here, we're going to need, I don't know what grass means, but that means we're going to need a mask. That means we're going to need to fight things. So I would really like there to have a better chance of doing that. We have plenty of soup. You can feed people for a bit. I don't know how much energy we're getting a day. I think armor gun. What do you think we should upgrade? The armor, the mask, or the gun? Or the artifact and get more food out of it. I'll also technically give us more power. I think we should upgrade the mask. I think ultimately that'll be better for us. And then we'll give you food because you went on an expedition. You use the shuttle's thrusters to scoot onto a better patch of ground, coming to the rest of the edge the moment the earthquake hit for a few nightmarish seconds. Artifact. Oh, shut up, Sean. You're way too late for that, buddy. The shuttle bucked to and fro like a bad atmospheric entry, but the shaking stopped. You opened your eyes and the strangest silence followed. Then you left. April is still alert. Face mask. Whatever. How much power do we get a day? 2 power? That's not good. Now we're going to upgrade the artifact, because that gives us food. Over a hillock nearby, you found a strange car-like vehicle with scrappy humanoid robot mulling around it. The bot appears to be your cycling droid. Oh, I should have. Appears to have been here for a long time. Its joints rusted and busted. It appears repeatedly plugs itself into the vehicle to no avail. Should we jumpstart the vehicle's engine? That's a really good idea. Fortunately, I don't have one. Is it stupid to build a battery? Oh, we got plenty of mineral. You know, let's build a battery instead. I know we can't do anything about it, but it would still be nice. I think you guys are starving. I think we should just start feeding them every time they're starving. Maybe that's a waste of food, but... Okay, 3 people are starving. There's a reason wanted to play this, and it's because I knew nothing about it. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun if we can go far without while just fucking improvising. Like a mean suburban neighbor, we denied Will Robot a jump start for its vehicle. A few hours later, I heard a gurgling sound and found it behind the shuttle siphoning our tank. You entered a brief robot duel to save our rocket fuel, but the bot promptly fled and the damage was done. The tank was depleted a little. That's unfortunate. You remain very mentally stable. That's what I think whenever I'm mentally stable. New item available, atomic battery. You should eat something, Captain. If I recycle the battery, do I get more power out of that? That's stupid. I feel like I should get more power out of that. I don't have enough resources to upgrade anything because that happened. Let's go ahead and craft some soup. And then we'll upgrade the artifact once we have enough power, and then sell it for more soup. Should we send somebody out? You guys are still hungry. We can send Bronco out. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're gonna send you out with the mask and the gun. I don't know how to upgrade the soup. I think that's an option I can do later.
Hey.
Oh, we have a decision to make. I keep forgetting about that. Ma'am, a sound just came from nearby. It appears to be a cockroach the size of a school bus. Scratch that. It's a dead cockroach. A figure is standing on top of it, out of breath, the spear in hand. It's seen us. It's approaching. The masked alien is rubbing its stomach and gesturing our way. I think it wants food. Do you want to offer it some? Sure. Everyone, we don't have a lot of food, but everyone's fed, so we should be good for a bit. Unless they speared one of us. Mysterious whistle. The strange little cockroach killer appreciated the soup you gave it. It then threw a spear your way lightly and spent several hours training you in the way of roach slaying. Oh, nice. You feel nimbler than before. After it left, I managed to translate some of what it said to us. I'm a bad roach hunter, as in I'm a radical guy who wants... hey Brock, how you doing, man? Cheese is pretty good, but we denied the choice to eat the cheese because I thought the cheese was not soup. You missed that, probably. I don't know how long you've been here. Where was I? An earnest chap. Oh, I am a bad roach hunter, as in I'm a radical guy who hunts roaches. Do you have any food? An earnest chap, apparently. You made the correct choice, ma'am. Baby strode off towards the green-tinted radio zone. If we had shot glasses, I'd propose a soup-based toast to a safe return. Everyone's hungry, everyone's alert, whatever. It's going fine. We should make some more soup, because I want 2 power a day, 1 power a day. We'll make soup today. We'll upgrade the artifact tomorrow. Wait. There was cheese in your game. Got bored and hopped in before I go back to the floor. Yeah, there was an option. There was, it said, there was cheese, or you think there was cheese, and I've decided that if it's not soup, I'm not eating it, because that's how you die in 60 seconds. So if you eat something that's not soup. Is my chat overlay working? I wasn't paying attention when the chat came up. Oh god, everything is breaking. Captain, the mysterious signal detected nearby turned out to be aliens. The chatter sounds like walkie-talkie comms, and man, fair choice. Anyway, back to the floor. See you later, Brock. The chatter sounds like walkie-talkie comms emanating from a ruined alien tunnel that runs off into the deep darkness. What would you like to explore the tunnel with? Some protection, a weapon, or a light source would be wise as a bare minimum. I wish I could choose more than one. We're gonna go with some maybe we'll go with the armor. I don't want anyone to die. Goal achieved. Investigate the tunnel. You went creeping into the alien tunnel nearby with trepidation. You had only just come upon a warped station platform when a group of aliens appeared that aimed weapons at you. They must have been watching us for some time, as they were able to speak in broken approximated English. They said they need our help. They run Vac Train Central, a planet-wide vacuum system that links to countless supply stockpiles all over Phobos. However, the inhabitants of neighboring Silo 47-6 are too dangerous to connect with. Apparently, the war that wrecked this world was started by the 476ers over 200 years ago. They ask for our help when the time comes. Sure, we can help, I think. Wait for directions from Vac Train Central. I always realize that the thing is whooshing on the floor. Alright, we should be able to upgrade the artifact now. Right. Oh, we still have armor. Yeah. We can also upgrade the sock puppet and use that for the to get more minerals. The big issue is power right now. I think. Well, we'll get more power when we recycle, like half power when we recycle the artifact. It really only costs 5 power to upgrade things. We found a couple of rusted and swollen cans of soup in the darkest corner of the ship. Somehow must have forgot them there long ago, and then we forgot about them. Excuse me. It doesn't look all that safe to eat, but then again, it's canned soup. It's supposed to last for 737 years. Should we keep the cans? Yeah, of course we'll keep the cans. It's soup. It's supposed to last for 737 years. And we're not crafting anything for some reason. Now everyone's hungry. That ancient soup you found gave you pause, and no wonder. It looks older than this ship, and yet here it is. Who could have left it here? Then again, who cares? Free soup. What could go wrong, right? Everyone's dying of hunger. Baby should be back, like, tomorrow. Might be smart to wait. An alien vessel is approaching. Their ship is rigged with a light show. Sync to the music. They started blasting as soon as we opened comms. Captain, they're playing rockabilly. Your crew is already grooving to the beat. The aliens claim to be the Dance Lord tribe and are searching for the best dancers in the galaxy. They've challenged their tribe to a dance-off, specifically a sock hop. If you don't accept, they will vaporize us with their ultra-high frequency speakers. How will you defeat the Dance Lord? Probably with the limberness. Now everyone's starving, though. I think we're going to give them... How much food do we have? We're going to wait one day. There's no way somebody dies. Recycle the artifact. There's no way somebody dies from this. You accepted the Dance Lord's challenge. They beamed the crew up to their ship, and you all lit up the dance floor as soon as you stepped on board. After taking your shoes off, the sock hopped straight to the leader, Warbop. But he was no match for your wicked footwork and synchronized snapping. Warbop acknowledged your skills and let you go with his blessing. He even refilled our supply of chemicals. The sock hop ended with everyone sipping non-alcoholic fruit punch from a big glass bowl. Captain, I think you've been practicing your moves in the mirror. Everyone's hungry. So we will let you guys eat. I guess you guys get to eat today. We're going to craft some soup. Eventually, I would like to upgrade some other things. Just to have around. Because, I mean, we pretty much have everything except for... Communicator might be a good thing to make as well. What do I need to make that? Minerals. Okay, we'll make that... We'll make that if Baby comes back with food. Ma'am, I've detected a Wormall signature on board. Parasites have worked their way up to your noses and into your bodies. You need to get them out. Will you use some tweezers to try and pull them out? Or exercise your knowledge of invertebrate organisms to think up a cure? We'll use intelligence. We haven't used intelligence yet for anything. I mean, it's just like D&D. Mental stats are just for losers. Oh, the gun blew up. You showed impressive recall while dealing with the worms up your noses. Astrocysts, you remember that certain salts can act as a toxin to nose-based parasites. You scraped residue from my shuttle saline containers and forced everyone to snort the lot. Everyone felt much better soon after. You might worm your way into the Astrocysts history books with that one, Captain. Baby made it back with radioactive zone. He is a bit worse for wear, a bit peckish, and rather shaken up. Good thing Baby brought protective face wear with him, as the whole region was a Geiger nightmare. Some of the mask's filters melted, unfortunately. Detectable gravitational anomalies crushed Baby, giving him some nasty bruises. It turns out that Baby was plagued by a giant guinea pig out there in the wasteland. Thankfully, the sidearm scared it off, although the gun melted a little due to radiation. Baby did manage to collect a plethora of chemicals in the polluted wasteland. He found a mysterious artifact surrounded by warped air. I wonder what it was sell for on the black market. The fact that you find soup out here will never cease to amaze me. Anyway, Baby found some soup outside. Against all radioactive odds, Baby pulled through and made it back in one irradiated piece. Still lurk. It's easy to be your friend. Jesus, everyone is complaining about an empty stomach. It's intercepted a number of transmissions that are referencing a space vessel. They might be referring to our ship, Captain. It's definitely weak. His life is at stake. That was a lot of stuff. That alien is knocking at our door, ma'am. It speaks through its mask in broken English, just like ones from Vac Train Central. Except this one says it is from Star 76, so the bad guys. No, the more it talks, the more complicated things get. Nobody know who war start, but everyone know who Vac Train have Vac Train Central. We kill them, help us, or their side you on. Nobody knows who starts the war, but everyone know who Vac Train have Vac Train Central. No. We won't side with Silo 476. Because this isn't about a game of morals. This is a game of survival. And I think if they have Vac Train Central, they're probably the rich people. And we are, Americans. We got so much stuff from that. Oh, hey, we can upgrade the expedition system now, which is nice. I think we should upgrade. We have a lot of chemicals now. But I do have things I need to repair. I think we should repair the... Let's focus... Okay, we have enough soup to last for us a couple days. I think we should focus on... Let's repair our stuff. I think we should repair the gun first, of course. Let's focus on repairs and upgrades for a bit. Oh, I forgot to feed and heal Baby. I'm glad that he didn't die. When you refused to help the alien from this Silo 476, it stormed off. Livid. You this regret, it shouted over its shoulder. I hope we don't regret this, man. Antagonizing locals may not be a wise choice, but I trust you know what you're doing. You are still alert. You can use some more rations. Tom continues to be your friend. Baby is rested. So Baby is still dying. Captain, I protest. Your self-appointment of this captain's festival does not grant you the right to injure your crew's heads. This also includes accidental flying soup can-related injuries. If you have anything to treat the wound with, I strongly suggest you use it. We can use the first aid kit. We have upgraded. Is he talking about... I think we're going to feed Baby and hope he doesn't die. I think that's what he... No, we're going to use tape for this, and then we're going to use the first aid kit on Baby. Right? That's probably a smart idea. Oh, we should also craft something. Oh, that's right, we're going to repair this. Tomorrow it should be done. Hey, there are approximately 1337 possible applications for duct tape. Attending to wounds is, of course, one of them, even if it's only makeshift dressing. You are still quite alert. You can use more rations. Continues to be your friend. Keeps asking for soup. Still sure he's still count as friendship. Soup repairs complete. Shovel. Much better. He's vigorous. He does look healthy, doesn't he? I believe this will boost his overall performance aboard the shuttle. That's good to hear. April approached you today, invited you to tinker together. She didn't make it sound like a big deal, but one has to remember she never invites anyone to work on side projects with her. There's one more thing, Captain. I am detecting an abnormality. April is blushing furiously. Seriously, she looks like a lobster. It could be some kind of space fever, so take extra care. This might be getting a beautiful relationship if you hold your tools right. What do you say, Captain? Hell yes! We're going... Who needs to preserve the human race anyway when you can have lesbians? That's what we need to preserve. I think we should upgrade the gun, because the gun is very useful. I don't want it to break every time we use it. Everyone's fine. They're not going to do it. Across the stars. Woo! You did not hesitate for a minute and joined April. Together you tinkered. You even laughed. And once or twice your hands met when you both reached for the same tool. It was very constructive. This may have been your first shared project, but it looks like it will not be the last. I'm available. Futuristic gun. Oh, that's pretty cool. You are starving, Captain. Everyone. April is now your soulmate. I'm so happy. This planet crust appears to have undergone a multitude of drastic traumas, because over a hill nearby you found a broad chasm running to the world's core, a toothy rift in the tectonic crust. Most interestingly, on the near side of the chasm is half an angular alien bunker. Its counterpart is mostly on the far side and in ruins, but a cable runs between the two, linking up to a small, safe-like object on the far side. Do you wish to tightrope walk over to the container or attempt to pull it over to you? Yes, we are really good at being limber, so we're going to do that. Soulmate starving. It's fine. You're fine. I think we need to craft... Oh, it uses up the first aid kit? That's unfortunate. Okay, we're going to build a communicator. I think we have gone without it for long enough. Everyone, you're not starving yet. Well, of course Baby's not starving because we kind of fed you. Baby, you want to go out again? No, we're going to wait a little bit longer. We're going to feed everyone, though. Except for Baby, because Baby's eaten already. A human on a wire, you definitely tiptoed across the crevice near the without a wobble. You approached a safe, which turned out not to be safe. It turned out to be a fridge. An empty fridge. At least if another bomb goes off in this world, you know where to hide. Oh, great. Thank you. We're hungry, Captain. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever. All those bleeps and bloops from the navigation computer are annoying to some, but one person is enjoying my digital tunes. It's April. She's tapping her foot to the rhythm. Admit it, Captain, you're into it too. My medical database confirms dance is widely accepted as a form of exercise and helps combat muscle atrophy on long space journeys. Come on, Astro citizens, this is your own good. Dance a little. If a radar beep is not to your liking, Captain, I can play something else for your special dance. Tell me what mood you're in, and I will find something appropriate. Now dance, dance, I said. Okay. Upgrading the idol's good, but I think we're kind of low on minerals. I want to upgrade the sock puppet and sell it. I think that gives us minerals. Right, okay, hang on. Let's go ahead and look. So, like, we have enough. We won't have very much power after this. Like, right, it gives us minerals, right? Good. Yeah, upgrade the sock puppet. We'll sell it for more minerals tomorrow. Everyone's good, so we'll end the day here. Oh, how did you get injured? Jesus Christ. It's swing time. Get into the groove. Too bad you failed to mention your dancing abilities were somewhat limited. Good effort, of course, but stepping on your partner's toes is neither a recognized nor widely accepted dance route, and getting hurt is not part of any dance routine. You can trust my knowledge. Have a database on that, Captain. Are you all right? Everyone's good. Cutting edge puppets got polka dots on it. Good to know. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I was still reading the logs. You are badly hurt, man. Please consider crafting a first aid kit and treating your injuries ASAP. These wounds won't heal by themselves. Yeah, that's the plan, I think. These aliens are becoming a nuisance. This one is clanging at the ship and yelling Pime? What is El Pime? Oh, it's asking for assistance. The Silo 76 aliens are attacking Back Train Central right now. Should we put someone tough in charge to deal with the situation by force, or let smart crewmate Lee try and handle things diplomatically? I think the best bet is to probably... What does each one mean? I think... These guys have been warring for a while. I think it would probably be smart to put someone tough in charge to lead, which I think is what agility is. So we'll put Dee Dee in there. Oh, but she's dying. What's She'll be fine. She's fine. Please don't say the end. Okay. Jesus Christ. You decided to settle the dispute over the VAC train system once and for all by negotiating with aliens who barely speak English. You strutted into the VAC train tunnel, waving a piece of cloth you found on the surface, shouting, "Hold your fire." Neither side was convinced by your negotiation skills. You used language slightly too complex for these hermit-like beings, and during the discussions, guns were drawn out, explosions rang out. Barely made it out alive. The Phobians played it like the Soviets. Cunning and slimy. It looks like this odyssey has come to an end. You are still injured. Everyone's injured now. That's not what I meant when I... Okay, so agility... I'm fucking dumb. Okay, so everyone's dying. I thought I had crafted... Oh, it takes 3 days to craft. Great. The shuttle's in danger, Captain. We are on a path of vicious gale of a nasty chemical composition, which is threatening to sabotage our air filters. It needs to be protected, but I lost the remote control due to micro damage from the winds. They have to be closed manually. The toxic tornado is close enough that going out there with proper equipment would be suicide. If you can do anything, now is the time to act, Captain. Yes, please. Do that. That was a close one, Captain. It's a good thing you had the proper gear to get out there and manually close our air filters. Even with your mask, braving the toxic winds wasn't something you'd like to do ever again. The shuttle will get a bit stuffy before I have the chance to filter any fresh air, but it beats suffocating to death. Once the wind passes over us, we'll reopen the filters and things will return back to normal. Everyone's still hurt. April is no longer my soulmate, just a friend. Oh, I guess they're both for some reason. Okay, make a decision. Captain, there's been the constant interference in our comms as of late, like musical notes playing on repeat. It's starting to become annoying. You could do something about it, but it might just stop if we keep ignoring it. Who should deal with this conundrum? You deal with it, because you're a comms specialist. I think that's what that means. Everyone's starving, so we're going to... Oh, we can only feed 2 people. The lesbians get it. I don't make the rules. You finally figured out what to do about that repeating sound pattern. It needed to be answered almost like an intersperal mating call. That's just a metaphor, I think. You have the logical conclusion to the sequence. The artifact we found previously unexpected shimmering for a bit, but other than the sound stopping, nothing else happened. You are still mentally stable. Everyone's... Okay. April, we're going to send you out, because you just ate. We're going to send you here. We're gonna give you the mask and the gun. We're also gonna craft some food. April has been secretly scribbling something in her small notebook of hers. You were about to ask her about it, but she beat you to the punch. Dee Dee, she said in a very serious tone, I would like you to draw you. Would you be my model? How about that? Turns out April has a secret passion for art. Will you agree to pose for a masterpiece? Of course. Please, come back alive and with lots of food and maybe a first aid kit before somebody dies. Well, yes, draw me like one of your French girls, you said to April with unparalleled enthusiasm. She started measuring your body with her thumb. Then she proceeded to sketch you. Her tongue was sticking out in a very artsy fashion, and tiny bits of graphite started flying left to right. Don't laugh at it. She made you promise. I never had a lot of practice. My family didn't approve of my hobbies, but wouldn't put bread on the table. You thought everything was going great, save for the leg cramp in your leg from all that posing, but then April paused. We're missing something. The composition is off. I need you to pose with an item in your hands. I have just the thing. I was saving it for a time like this, she exclaimed, and handed you an item from her secret stash. Thought more secrets were buried in the sinister manufacturing facility and went to explore its workshops. Should take care of your injuries, and Tom starved to death. Great. Okay. Baby, you get to eat. Good job. We need to make another first aid kit. It'll take 3 days. She's also going to take 3 days. So hopefully she comes back right before the first aid kit's done crafting and we can use it. Ma'am, something has infected Baki, a backup AI module. Perhaps it's interference from somewhere on this planet. Frankly, Baki needs a reboot. It's overloading the fan system. Somewhat agile should leap up and... Hi, folks. It's too warm in this tin can, and Baki's here to fix it. I'll become your biggest fan. You're a pretty smart gal. You go do that. Dee Dee. Please don't die. This is... I wish I fucking understood what that thing meant. While malfunctioning Baki took control, crewmate Bronco gave you a boost while you shoved some armor into the fan system's rapidly revolving rotor blades. I must keep a tighter leash on him. He's more of a superficial intelligence. But don't say that to his face. He also has a fragile ego. You should really do something about your wounds. You can use some more rations. Yes, we could use some more rations, buddy. You're still hungry. Everyone's hurt. Can't craft any more food. We found something interesting, Captain. There's this lonely statue, a tentacled creature shaped vaguely human-like, with hands outstretched as if in a religious blessing. The inscription is barely legible, but says something about an honor and service to a higher cause. The way the statue cups its hand downwards reminds me of something. Ah, yes, of course, it's almost exactly the shape of your head. What a coincidence. It's a stretch, but perhaps there's a reward for sticking your noggin in the statue's hands. We're kind of desperate. Let's do it. We'll stick Tom's head in. I mean, what are we good? He's dead anyway. Okay, we're still alive. Okay, Captain, this one's on me. Note to self: ominous fragmented inscriptions on creepy-looking statues equal. Captain will be bad. When you put your head into the statue's receptacle, nothing happened for a while. Mildly annoyed, you started walking away, and that's when you passed out. Not sure what the statue did exactly, but the drill coming from the side of your mouth can't be a good sign. We'll run some simple mathematic tests to see how badly you were affected in the meantime. If you could refrain from trying to fit your hand in your mouth, that would be lovely. Is she stupider now? Hang on, how do I check people's... Oh, excuse me, mental. Oh, she's less strong. Yeah, she's stupider. Did we not make... I don't know. Okay. Hey, you two, it's me, Baki, the ship's backup AI module. Listen, some transmission bounced off of our hull and knocked out Astro. Must have contained a virus or some junk. You might have noticed the occasional electric shock through the back of cabin floor. Let me troubleshoot. Is it right? Yep, that's caused by the virus. So you can either use your wild animal-like strength to pull open Astro's module and yank the safety mode reboot. I think the best bet is to use that. We're also going to feed her because she's starving, right? You're starving now. You're just hungry. Hope that we can get a med kit or have April come back with a med kit. Okay. Sorry about the events yesterday, Captain. You and Baby pulled up my CPU badge, but you weren't strong enough. The virus in my system tried electrical shocks before I managed to reboot. A few increasingly volatile electric shocks fly through the cabin, giving you both some nasty burns. Planet is full of surprises, nuclear fallout, digital fallout. Hopefully you have no more fallings out. Okay, I think we're like... Captain, this planet's temperature fluctuations have caused part of my interior sensory bank to warp. Some parts of the shuttle subsystems array are invisible to me, and I like to think my body is a temple. Do you have anything handy to warm me up a little bit? If you warm up the panel near my power socket, it should decompress a crucial infrared board. I'll be able to reroute connections. Yes. as much as I hate to do this, we're going to have to heal me, not Baby, because I think if the captain dies, then it's game over. So Baby might be dead. That's fine. Hopefully April comes back. April's back. Plain wailing. Come on, Captain, light my fire, trusty flip lighter in hand. You fiddled with my power socket and warmed up the panel behind it. I promptly gained full access to the entire in-shuttle sensor array. It feels good to have full read and write and execute off the board system shipped again. Now I can circuit board all of the shuttle's electric waves. April came back, Captain. The town to the south turned out to be a settlement built around an explorer. Yep. Chemicals, +1 soup. Oh, God. I think... Should we give up on Baby? Because I feel like soup's a little more important right now. No, we need to get... Can we survive 3 days? I mean, we can give him food, because you guys are fine for now. I think we can't lose another person. I think we need one person, or at least three people, because, like, Tom's fine, whatever. I don't care about Tom. Captain, our communication equipment is detecting something. I don't think it's a transmission. I think it's a whale. Something is crying out for help nearby. Would you like to go investigate? Yes, please. I think we're going to feed Baby and hope he can survive long enough for us to get a first aid kit. Goal achieved. Consider taking the alien in. You went to investigate the eerie crying sound on the stormy dystopian plains and came back with a stubborn little alien. It seems weak, possibly injured, and as lonely as an emergency escape pod. Oh, is that him? Flying through the cosmos. You brought it in and propped it up in a corner. You remain quiet. I'd like to eat something. I already gave you food. Help the alien recover. Very sick phobia. Oh my god. Ma'am, a powerful earthquake. The dark sand-like earth underfoot is bouncing and springing through rocks into the air. Wait, that doesn't look like a rocket. It's a torpedo, an undetonated nuke. The pre-war relic has been thrown into the air and landed on top of the shuttle. It can detonate in 8 seconds. Will you use your intellect to think of a solution or get up there to charge it with the power cable? Yes, get up there. Alright, we can help this phobian out. Is it stupid to not send somebody out? I feel like we should probably... I feel like we should probably send April out again. I mean, she's fine. She's not like... It still takes 3 days. Let's give it a day. We'll see what happens tomorrow. And if Bing Pod, 1 of 6. That was a real athletic showcase, ma'am. As quickly as possible, you scaled the shuttle hull with the power extension in one hand, deftly plugged it into the nuke, then got back into the captain. Reversed the polarity of my system's neutron floor, and the detonator drained before the trigger could, well, trigger. Not long afterward, an aftershock rolled the bomb off the shuttle and back into the dirt. So that's how one really learns to stop worrying and love the bomb. Everyone's dying, whatever. You're fulfilled. I don't know what that means. You're barely hanging on, baby. Ma'am, are those tremors? Something's burrowing up from underneath us, huh? Rather than some kind of giant sandworm, a periscope-like object is poking up from the gritty earth. It appears to be extending little prongs in various directions, attempting to yank the strange tuber. Sure. What's the worst that can happen? Give us a first aid kit. I'm pissed. You grabbed the periscope-like thing that popped up near the shuttle and gave it a good tug. It resisted, so you tugged again. Then you heard squeaks of alien panic emanating from below the surface. The periscope had extended a little siphoning tube and had thunked into the shuttle's fuel tank. It was chugging our precious power, pumping it away into the ground. You kicked at it, and the thing immediately dislodged and disappeared into the dirt. Your stomach remains empty. Eat something. April's still your friend. Baby assures you can still count on his friendship. Oh, Baby died. That's unfortunate. At least the lesbians are fine. The human race is gone. Warning, warning, we have a breach. The ship is about to be contaminated. I'm engaging all the emergency protocols available, but my efforts appear to be useless. The contamination cannot be avoided. You have to protect yourself, Captain, before it's too late. Yes, you guys have the thingies. Let's start crafting some food. I knew we should have fucking given up on Baby. There was no way he was surviving after that shit. The extraterrestrial contamination was no match for the Astro Citizen issued environmental mask. Quarantine and protocol will be executed to your latest convenience, Captain. It is CPU breaking to report that the air filter in the mask is now spent, rendering it unusable. Perhaps you should find or make another in case of a similar crisis occurs in the future. Everyone's still starving. Let's craft one more and then feed everyone tomorrow. Oh, yep, that's right. Captain, there appears to be an error. Error, I am broken. Please fix me. System error. Quick action required. System error. Please, Captain, do something. Do something. I'm not sure how long I can stay operational. Act fast. Oh, good thing we've got some intelligence. Please, neither of you be dead. Good. Good morning, Captain. Thank you for fixing the error that made it difficult for me to communicate. You are quite a hacker, I admit. Lots of relief. Who knows what would have happened to me if it wasn't for you. Thanks, Captain. Okay. Both of you guys are getting food. Hang on, let's do this first. The little aliens we collected from the planet ruined appears to be very unwell. You could treat the lost alien in a few ways. How would you want to help it? I mean, am I hurt? Weak. We're going to use duct tape. Duct tape solves everything. And then as for us, we're going to eat food. You're going to get healed. And then we're going to craft something because we need to craft. I don't have enough resources to craft anything. Or upgrade anything. We're going to get some soup. Yeah, we need more soup. And then we're probably going to send April out tomorrow. Since she has food. If we can even do that. Oh my god, look at him! After studying the weak little alien a bit, you decided to help it out. You grabbed the duct tape roller and went to work on the Terra's protective suit. The creature studied the shining, wondrous material on its arm. It looked at you in awe. If only Astro Citizen HQ could know how effectively you were spreading awareness of human power and advancement across the galaxy, ma'am. Available soup. Looks like you are managed to piece yourself together. You are no longer weak. You might want to secure some rations for yourself. It's asking for more rations. You're fine. Babe, we need help. Long-term space travel presents many risks to one's physical well-being, from muscular atrophy to laziness to diets notoriously high in sodium. I'm concerned about the decline I've seen in your and April's physical fitness since our little sojourn command. I recommend a daily regimen of movements that use only your own body weight. You don't need any equipment for those, just gravity or artificial gravities. Any volunteers for a workout? You go out and do most of the things. So if we're increasing strength, you should be the one to do that. We also wanted to send you out. So I think 3 of 12. Why do I only have 3 locations? Like, why can't I go anywhere else? That's what I'm confused about. We don't want to go there because it's radioactive. We're going to send you here. And one thing... Oh, can you not... Oh no. We can't do... Maybe it's because you're doing something. We'll check again tomorrow. And day. Oh, I forgot to craft something. Fuck. Captain, April's form was abysmal. Push-ups and planks don't require that much strength. At least it's the bare minimum required to be a model astrocyst. Felt hungry after that workout, but no caloric rewards could be given. Those are for the strong people. This is most distressing, but there is an unknown group spying on our location every other day. What do they want? Okay. So you're starving now. Great. We need more soup. You're still good. Captain, I am detecting a troubling build-up of mental tensions. Recommended course of action, throw an epic party. I took the liberty of inviting myself, but of course your crewmates should join us too. Although you know what they say, three's a crowd. How about we invite someone new, eh, Captain? Someone you don't know, or make ourselves a new companion. Yes, how do we do it? Yes, the sock puppet. That was one super party, Captain. I loved how you put a sock on your hand yesterday and pretended it's a person. A mysterious Mary Jane. Apparently, you've had quite a lively debate with it, too. Well, desperation breeds unexpected chatmates, doesn't it? I found it a little weird when you started arguing with the sock and eventually tore it apart. You've got quite a temper, Captain. The important part is you blew off some steam. Sure. What's our... What are you up and help the alien recover. That's what we're doing. You're receiving a signal, ma'am. It sounds like a gloopy, loose version of Morse code. The signal's fading, Captain. Do you want to quickly respond with the communicator, or do you want to use a ham... We'll use the communicator and talk. Please tell me she's okay to go on an expedition. Okay, good. That's the only one we can send on an expedition. And we're going to send... We got a lot of stuff with the shovel. And I wonder if that's because we use the shovel. We also want to send them with... We'll just send them with the shovel. The shovel is good. We're going to feed them too, because you don't want them starving while they're out. What are we... We're not crafting anything. We need to, though. Let's upgrade the artifact, because we can turn that into more food. If we recycle it. It's an investment. Like Dogecoin. Oh. After you responded to the Morse-like signal with your communicator, I detected a loud buzzing noise. Within minutes, a little drone appeared on the horizon and approached. It was swinging some kind of bucket. The drone flew over and began dropping little pots containing some kind of cold soup. The transmission must have been in Borscht code, ma'am. They tucked into the faux bonus prime delivery and hummed a song of pleasure. Went on to check the Crystal Forest extraordinary artifact. Where is Dee Dee? Did she die? Hang on. Did she die? It doesn't say she's dead. Are we just gonna, like... Is it just the Phobian in April now? I'm glad I finally convinced you to go for a short walk around the shuttle and stretch a little outside. If you claim I forced you with my own constant whining, it's for your own good. When you stepped outside, you noticed a small asteroid coming right at you. You tried to run back inside, but it looks like the airlock snapped shut behind you. I need a moment to reopen the doors for you. Oh, so you need to figure out a way to deal with the asteroid yourself. Will you dodge out of the way gracefully? Grab the nearest flat and heavy rock to act as a makeshift shield. Okay, we'll do that. And then we'll recycle the artifact. Day 56. Okay. Oh, Jesus. You definitely dodged the asteroid's path, and when the dust settled, confirmed you're in one piece. After further inspection, the asteroid reminded you of partially chewed bubblegum. To give you a few ideas about the scale of the universe and its inhabitants that you weren't too keen to understand. We're still very mentally stable. You are still hungry. Recycling operation complete. Should I be concerned about that? Captain, what was that? That sound. I'm detecting foreign metallic objects on our hull. It's oh my ram. It's a death's robot squad. They must have followed us. They are coming to get all of you carbon-based life forms. I think we should shoot them quickly. But also, give me a second, robot. I need to craft something. Soup. She's probably injured. Oh, hey. Shots fired. Shots fired. Is everyone alright, Captain? That was a well-placed barrage. These assailants are gone for now. Death robots are gone. Excellent work, Captain. Clearly, their programming is subpar. Absolutely no match for my system. Or my processing power, for that matter. Still, they are death robots, so sooner or later they will strike back. Captain, a troop of aliens with clipboards are bashing on our door. They're all heavily mutated with some wonky limbs. Some extra limbs, one with no limbs at all. They are clamping some kind of device onto the airlock door to force it over. 15 of the little gas-masked aliens are stuck in our airlock and are scribbling on scaly paper. If you have a weapon, you can wave it at them or make a warning attack. The alternative is to leave them to it. They only seem to be making records. Probably shoot at them. Get away from our ship, buddies. Let's save the power. We'll just make some more soup. Tired of the troop of mutated aliens running around our ship with clipboards, you pulled our pistol off the wall and waved it at them, shouting. They ignored you, and I kept running around, pursuing every minute detail of the cabin. Eventually, you opened the airlock door and fired a warning shot into the sky. The bureaucrats stopped in their tiny treks and stared at the gun with gleaming eyes. Then they hung their heads and shuffled out. A little procession of protocol. You're starving, Captain. Oh, well. I can handle some food. Oh, you decided to tape up the sick alien's torn suit. Once its suit pressured properly, it relaxed a great deal. That said, it still seems poorly. What should you do? Likely to do help it now. I can't do anything. That being said, if I can't do anything, I should probably make a first aid kit. Because it's going to take 3 days to make it, and I should probably have it made by the time I need it again. Oh, April's back. Good. You left the sick little alien huddle in the corner while you pondered what to do with it. The thing is clearly terrified, Captain. It may be able to direct us to supplies, considering helping in the future, please. April has returned from her jaunt to the eastern glade. She is limping a little, famished over the journey, and a bit freaked out. You get comfortable as she begins to tell her story. Plus 18 materials, plus 14 materials, plus armor, plus 1 soup. Good. We'll feed both of you. Make a decision. We came across the planet's apparent inhabitants. The alien, carrying a heavy-looking case, entered a nearby bunker-looking structure, and he followed. He left his armor-like suit and the case on a rack with a multitude of other suits and cases. He is barely taking a shower. Act fast. Please snatch one of the suits and run, or force a case open, a random case open. We'll take the suit and run. Day 60. Ah, robot. Your foray into the alien bunker went well, Captain. You grabbed one of the armored suits and got out of there quickly. The bunker door swung shut and locked behind you. They had plenty of spares. They probably didn't even notice one went missing. Once you went back to the shovel, you tried the armor on for size. No luck. You tried putting on one way or another, and you just couldn't fit inside. Filled with sudden regret, you trotted back to the bunker and placed the armor outside with the sorry note attached. Sure, you can still count as front, blah, 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 blah. Oh, no. I'm picking up a bogey in our area. Wait, there are more robots. Not just any robots. It's the Death Robot Squad. They are still hunting us. Brace yourself, Captain. One of them boarded the shovel. Stand your ground. Give them the battery. Maybe they're just hungry. Astro Citizens, legs up. Captain, fry those bastards. Good job. Pardon my language, but sending a gigawatt of power through the whole can make an AI say some things. The important part is that the intruders were electrocuted and escaped. Death robots are gone. Excellent work, Captain. Clearly their programming is subpar. Absolutely no match for my system. Blah, 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 blah. Everyone's fine. Crafting complete. First aid kit. I think we need to start crafting some more things. I definitely think we should upgrade something. No, let's wait on that. We should go ahead and make a mask. Because we'll probably need that. It only takes a day anyway. Give me the option to help my buddy. Captain, my weather systems are detecting a storm on the horizon. It's moving fast, so it will hopefully pass by tomorrow. But this one could get nasty. Thunder, lightning, gale force winds, sharp objects howling at you from every which way. I like to keep monitoring the storm's movement throughout the night, but doing so will require my sensors to run on battery power, as it is unadvisable to leave the main generator reactor through a storm. What do you want to do? We'll use the battery, sure. You're still, you're a little injured. We'll go ahead and use the first aid kit on you. Hopefully, once we make the mask, we can hold on to it for a bit until the phobian's fine. April's feeling better today. She's no longer weak. Ran the monitoring systems on battery power. The storm moved south, and you were spared by most of it. By morning, I completely passed. Oh, don't you love the smell of it after it rains? You spent the morning sifting through the washed-up junk piles, but it was just a bunch of waterlogged crap. Crafting complete. We're receiving a signal from deep space. It seems to be a pulsar, except its pulse isn't like anything I've seen before. Pulsars are neutron stars with an extremely fast rotation. They emit beams of EM radiation that can appear to be intelligent in origin, but this one is intelligent in origin. Do you just want to decode the message? You guys are both pretty fucking smart. I'll let DK do that, though. Man, I should have just started with the Lesbians. I shouldn't even mess with everyone else. I've been using the battery a lot. I think we should upgrade it. Was there something we wanted to do? I can't remember. I mean, we could probably create another one of these, but it'll take 3 days, so I think as long as we've got other stuff, we should be fine. Let's upgrade the battery. We've been using it a lot. You rushed to decode Pulsar's message. It was an advertisement. Don't miss the Zag Sports Emporium. Voted best in the universe. Free gun giveaway still going on. Turn left off the Super Strand in 462 Parsecs. Muting this ad may lead to death. You waited, but no guns appeared anywhere. What a lame giveaway. Thermonuclear battery. You're a starving captain. Oh well. I can handle a little starvation. I'm a machine, and machines cannot hear voices. The machine voices that I'm hearing right now are getting very loud, though. Oh, you hear them too? My wait sisters are picking something up. A two-dimensional species. That appears why my cameras miss them. Quite vicious, I gather. With one decisive yell, the voices are approaching fast. The air inside the door is looking very empty, yet very hostile all of a sudden. How will you defend us? Hit it with the shovel. Also, craft something. I think we should craft... Should we upgrade? No, we're going to craft some soup. No, we're going to craft an artifact. Yeah, we have more minerals this year. A two-dimensional species invaded our ship. You faced a threat invisible yet deadly. Like a rumor on the black market, you attacked blindly. April and you stomping and shoveling, looking like a pantomime about a snow clearing. You worked in unison, trusting each other instead of your eyes. You forgot your fear, uncertainty, even hunger. Only the pantomime remained. Soon, the angry yells turned into squeals, and the invisible attackers were all swept outside. Congratulations, you would make for an incredible cleaning crew. After we collected the little phobian from the plains, you thought it would be best if we tape up the sick alien's torn suit. Once it saw the seal-up job, it looked at you with gratitude, but it still seems poorly. But use something else to help it out? Sure, you can use a mask, buddy. We should also craft another soup. How much do we have? Let's craft... We'll craft a couple more. We'll craft soup, and then we'll send April out. And while April's out, we'll craft a medkit. Unless we're dead before then, which is probably likely to happen. Oh, robot squad again. I don't think we can survive this. After a couple hours less, the little alien in the shell seems congent and is breathing more easily. And it just spoke in broken English. These phobians must be sharp as stalagmites if they can pick up the language so quickly. The lonely phobian explains that it is an exile cast from its home, Silo in 1799. I believe the world outside was safe after it found records of a paradise zone to the west, untouched by war or fallout. But saying such a thing is taboo in their race's agoraphobic post-war culture. Excuse me, the exile marks the haven fortress on your map and suggests we visit. Perhaps you could spare someone for the journey, Captain? Alright, sounds good. However, we do have this thing. I'm picking up a bogey in our area. Wait, there are more robots, not just any robots. It's the Death Robot Squad. They are still hunting us. Brace yourself, Captain. Shoot it. And craft another soup. Shots fired, everyone's blah, 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 blah. Good. Okay. Captain, a storm is coming in, but it's not your average storm. It appears to be a hurricane of iron shavings, hundreds of little bits of metal dust. Some size of nails are pelting towards us. Their force is tearing the ground up and flinging huge objects around. Indeed, a large shipping-sized container is rolled over near the shuttle. Shavings are already working their way in through the window seams. Use duct tape to secure the window. Face the storm to see if the container holds any valuables before it is destroyed, or simply sit tight. Face the storm to see if the container holds anything. No, we'll tape up. We don't want to risk that. We do want to, however, craft medkit and then How far away is this? The fortress, 3 days? Perfect. We'll send April out with the gun. And that will be all. But why are you... I think that's good. We should feed you before you leave, though. Even though you're not hungry, we don't want you to die while you're out there. Is that stupid? Hang on. You're not even hungry. Yeah, you're fine. You're hungry, though. I think we should just send you. You'll be fine. This is fine. This is good. End day. In the hectic midst of the metallic storm, you decided to tape up the seams of the shuttle window and airlock. Sure enough, the metal shavings pattering against the ship began working into its edges and cracks. Shavings of metal thrown up by the storm didn't just stick to the tape, they seemed to become one with it. The tape's surface became studded and adhesive stickier from the warm, bluish fillings. I wonder what strange atmospheric event caused the storm. For the fortress, Phobian recommended we visit. He's hoping the inhabitants are willing to take on long-term neighbors. Starving captain, I should probably feed myself. Ma'am, there's another one of those pillbox-like bunkers that litter this planet nearby. This one's top has been blown off as if something detonated inside. You should poke your head in to find a giant, empty storeroom. It would be easy to get lost in there, test your mental mapping skills, or try to climb a particularly tall unit for vantage point. Probably do that. But you should eat something first. And we're crafting a medkit, so we can't do that. Alright, we're not doing too bad, I think. We're almost to day 69. Strolled into the nearby alien storage facility and began clambering up to one of the 20-foot shelving units for vantage point. Around 10 feet up, however, you became paralyzed with agoraphobia. It took an hour for you to talk yourself down. So we got nothing out of that. Great. I can't map the surface of this planet. Phobos is a toxic, war-torn ruin. You'll need good maps, but something's jamming me. When I try to access the system, I get this message. You are trespassing my domain. Pay tribute or die. Regards, the Watchman. Ugh, it's some kind of territorial entity, perhaps X-Security. Will you give it something? We'll give it a soup. Give it a little bit of soup. Woo! We did it, buddies. Day 69. You offer the Watchman a can of soup. Rolling it through the door with the words, "Great Watchman, take this soup, our greatest invention." You felt a brief gust of wind and the tin fell in half. You're underground, just like the ones who live underground. Just like the one who live underground, the voice groaned. I'll spare my energy, let them kill you so long. The jam lifted, but the creature's words left you in a foul mood. We got a first aid kit. However, there's an alien picking up a bogey in our area. Wait, there are more robots, just like that. Not just any robots, it's the Death Robot Squad. They're still hunting us. Brace yourself, Captain. I think we can tase it to death. We should craft something. We are low on chemicals. So I think we should upgrade the artifact and recycle it the next day. Astro Citizens, legs up, blah, 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 whatever. Good. Ma'am, rather than wrestle with the dystopian aspects of this world, it might be worth exploring the fortress that the lonely little planet pointed out to us. I'm doing that currently. Hang on, we would like to recycle the artifact. Bam. Unless April's dead. No, April's still exploring, so everything's fine. Day 71. Hey, she's back. Well, our adventure so far has been truly fabulous, when not a bit of a nightmare. If we could relocate to a more secure location, that might help make things a bit easier. We were lied to. The fortress was not an open, welcoming place. April returned having clearly been assaulted, in need of food, and still in shock. Weary, she described the experience. Once inside the fortress, April was trapped by its phobian inhabitants and had to fight her way out. The gun gave her some leverage, but it was damaged by an alien shot. April found a stockpile of materials and minerals while escaping and pocketed some. Just as April was about to escape, she was caught by the phobian attackers and thrown into a cage. Over several days of imprisonment and destitution, April got to know for one of her fellow prisoners, a Phobian who spoke of a real safe haven, a legendary place in the far northeast. While the Phobian described more about the location of this real haven, an explosion rang out. Whether a fortress mutiny or simply an accident, our crewmate and the other Phobian made a break for it. I'm still trying to figure out how or why the tomato soup is available universe-wide. Anyway, April picked up some soup on the way. The visit to the fortress wasn't exactly pleasant, but April made it home and feels a little better now. That's good to hear. She's really tired, is asking for some soup. You know what? Both of you guys deserve soup. Captain Dawkins, a grossly oversized insect, is scuttling towards the shuttle. Its head is wrapped in something the mutated beast can't see. The gapling ant was scuttled up on top of the shuttle and won't stop tip-tapping around there. I can no longer see it, Captain. You could step out and deter it with sound, attempt to trap it like the insect it is, try to get it with the anti-insectoid spray in the first aid kit, or ignore it and hope for the best. Let's try and yell at it. Get it out of here. We should craft some more stuff. Let's repair the gun. I think that's probably the best bet. Then tomorrow we'll craft another... How much power do I have? 18. Yeah, we'll craft another artifact. The oversized blindfolded ant was still tapping around on the top of the shuttle when you used the communicator to induce a feedback loop. The piercing sound drove the big bud mad. After running in circles for a moment, it shuffled away, vomiting strange green stuff. The abnormal ant indeed, Captain. Your stomach remains empty. Eat something before it's too late. Everyone's hungry. Blah, blah, blah. High repairs, and April is rested. That's good to hear. What are the odds? April spotted an astrocyst in an emergency cargo crate lying nearby. I had to check. The odds are infinitesimally small. Unfortunately, it is empty, but for a syringe of Slarp, standard issue liquid for Astro-Citizen rejuvenation and holistic improvement, don't ask me about the capitalized P, who should use a syringe? Rejuvenation and holistic improvement. Probably you, right? I don't know what that even means. Hopefully it doesn't kill her. We're going to make another thing. And then we're not going to send them... Do we have another location? No. Okay, so we're still just vibing with the same locations. You're starving. You're only hungry. Let's wait. Let's hope she survives till tomorrow, and then we'll feed. Oh, damn it, more robots. April used a syringe of Slarp that we found in the nearby cargo crate, and unfortunately the Slarp turned out to be slop. It was out of date. Entered a snap fever and flop sweated all over the shuttle. Unfortunately disgusting. She feels a little better now, but I don't think she'll be at peak performance for the foreseeable future. Great. Because your health is fine. Okay. Taking up a bogey in our area. Wait, there are more robots. Blah, blah, blah. Shoot it. We will upgrade. Should we upgrade? We should wait and upgrade this. We got enough soup for the time being. I think that's probably the best bet. Let's go ahead and craft a mask. I think we use that a lot. We'll both eat because we're starving. And these death robot squads, they just don't like that we're still on this planet. Shots fired, shots fired. Is everyone alright? Captain, that was a well-placed barrage. The assailants are gone for now. Death robots are gone. Excellent work, Captain. Clearly the programming is subpar. Absolutely no match for my system or the processing power. Blah, blah, blah. We got a mask. Oh, no. Ma'am, a roving signal is passing by. Let me analyze it. The signal contained a virus, Captain. It seems to have infected our crafting module. It's reprogramming the module's firmware and is activating it. I'm not sure where it's getting power. The purpose behind the module's strange movements. Do you wish to try inserting something into its receptacle or trying to siphoning power out of it? I think we want to siphon power out of it. I don't know what that means. I also want to craft something. Okay, that's right. We wanted to wait. And we're going to upgrade. We'd like to upgrade the crafting module eventually. We're going to upgrade the expedition system. Craft. No, we're fine on soup. Let's repair the shovel. End day. You chose to steer clear of the infected reprogramming crafting module in the corner. I still couldn't detect its power source, yet you grabbed our battery and tried hooking it up anyway. You always shorted and made strange whirring sounds. The infection erased itself. And I don't even know anymore. Captain, we are receiving a coded transmission of unknown origin. It could be a distress signal, a message of some sorts, or pretty much anything else. We don't know until we listen to it. Shall we play transmission? Sure, do it. I do think we should upgrade expedition system. Bam. Day 76. Just like Fallout 76. We received a transmission yesterday. Turns out it was a message from another group of survivors lost in space pleading for help. Fortunately, it is impossible to pinpoint the exact location of your fellow castaways. However, the knowledge that you are not alone out here is enough to make both yourself and your crewmate feel much better, mentally at least. Who knows, maybe one day you'll find them. April continues to look alert. April is still competing with lack of rations, whatever. You're fine. A sweet old man looking like Charles Darwin is knocking at our airlock politely. We let him in. He shakes your hand with holes in it, an iron grip, and won't let go. With technology, evolution stops. Soviet scientists want our species to stay strong, so they created me, the natural selection bot. He claims it is for your own good, which is that what the dentist always said, and you didn't believe him either. You've let me in despite the warning signs. Now face your space predator, human. He does have a point, Captain. Oh, I can see why you'd want to postpone the discussion. Defend yourself. Kill it. Oh no! A Darwinian predator droid held you to its grip. You raised a gun and shot point blank into its chest. It staggered backward, but seemed to have suffered no damage. As it straightened up, you braced yourself and aimed. Nothing could have prepared you for this. Charles Darwin burst into tears. I was so afraid I would have to kill you, it said, and you shared the sentiment. But you're excellent at defending yourself, thus worthy to survive. I'm so glad. It hugged you tightly like a friendly boa and left. Expedition system level 2. You both of us are starving. Great. Death Robot Squad. Wait, there are more robots. Not just any robots. It's the Death Robot Squad. And then board the shuttle. Stand your ground. We'll use... Let's use intelligence, because we're both pretty intelligent. Then let's craft... Let's craft a little bit of sock. Let's craft some sock. We'll also send April. Oh, hey, there's more expeditions. War Factory, Monument, Hazards. I don't know what that means. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Length 2 days. War Factory. Is it 2 days now? Okay, some of them are. Chance for that stuff. Radiation. Can't do that. Hazards. I don't know what that means. I think we're going to the bunker because it doesn't have... I want to upgrade the thing before we go. Let's just deck her out. Let's give her armor, gun, and that's it. We'll just give her the gun, and then both you guys get food. Alright, April, I believe in you. Make me proud. Any conflict can be resolved with cold, calculated logic. You decided pulling the reactor emergency venting release was the only logical thing to do. Logically, the attacker was subatomized in a gross kind of way. Good thinking, Captain. Death robots are gone. Excellent work, Captain. Clearly, their programming is subpar. It's the same thing you say every time you kill robots. Excuse me, interesting news, Captain. It appears that there is a hollow space behind one of the wall panels. A hidden room, maybe a secret stash. It would be worth checking out. What's your approach to finding out what's behind the panel? Agility, like always. Yesterday, you reached a hidden space behind one of the wall panels. The only way to get to was the ventilation shaft, but thankfully you were nimble enough to fit in. Fortunately, you found nothing. The area was small and completely empty. This didn't seem to faze you much. I suppose you were used to disappointments by now. Great. I say, when you woke up today, there was something different about the shuttle. Was somebody inside when you were asleep? I saw nothing, Captain. Maybe you shouldn't have put me in sleep mode last night because my screens were too bright. Someone sat in your chair, you say. You suspect the visitor might still be on board. So a thorough search of the shuttle is in order. It's a good thing Dee Dee has a little bit of strength. Let's craft something. We don't have enough power to upgrade. I guess we can recycle. We don't want to recycle anything until we upgrade. Let's wait until we have enough power to upgrade the sock puppet, and then we'll sell the recycle the sock puppet. Yesterday, in a burst of paranoia, you tear up the ship's fittings in a hunt for a potential stowaway. You found nothing except a hidden pool of soup behind a bulkhead. You slurped down the treat, put everything back in order. Was someone really here? I guess we'll never know. You're still alert. You finally stopped complaining about rations. That's good to know. Free food. Ma'am, some kind of anomaly is sweeping over us. It's not radioactive or chemical. It's sort of space-time affecting fog. Lights flicker within as if it carries a charge. Could it be part of this ecosystem? Captain, do you see the outside? I didn't think it was possible for a computer to hallucinate, but you see it. The giant kettle? It seems to be speaking to us. It's asking if we've met the sock lady. Does that ring any kettlebells? We've got a sock lady here. Yeah, we've seen a sock lady. We have Mary Jane. After we responded to the kettle apparition, it proceeded to spout some words about discussing Lucy. It didn't make much sense. The anomaly blew away shortly afterwards, leaving the dead plains of this wretched world in its stead. I only just realized the thing was speaking English. April emerged from the huge bunker to southwest worse for wear. Pretty peckish and thoroughly freaked out, the place turned out to be a giant ancient power station. She regaled you with her adventure. The deeper April went into the underground station, the darker it became. Eventually, she walked face first into a massive security door. Doe! Crewmate Angel almost caused a meltdown while filling with a reactor terminal, but after smashing numerous buttons in a panic, several cylindrical Phobian batteries dropped from a tube filled with energy. While leaving, April noticed power pylons leading off to the distance towards a city and an airport. Those will be worth exploring too, Captain. Who transported these outside our solar system? So strange. Anyway, April found some soup outside. April immersed to see the light of day and made it back safe. Group hug. And you are weak, tired, and hungry. It's a good thing we have some things for you. I think... I don't know. It's not worth it to upgrade the first aid kit because, I mean, it's still one use. And I think... Am I starving too? No, I'm fine. We'll go ahead. Remember, man, that your crewmate was imprisoned in the fortress with a Phobian who saved when they came from a real safe enclave, a real haven. Apparently is nestled between two dangerous hazards far to the northeast, radioactive zone, in a mysterious forest glade. We've been caught out before, Captain, but why would this death row prisoner lie? Should we head out for the apparently real haven? Sure. What's the worst that can happen? I think we should upgrade the sock puppet. Because we can turn the sock puppet into... No. Hang on, we're not at chemicals now. Should we even upgrade anything? No, let's upgrade something that's useful. We'll do the mask so we can explore places that have radiation. Ah, great, more. Send an expedition to the fortress. Check goals section for details. You decided the Phobian your crewmate was imprisoned with was probably telling the truth about the existence of a real paradise on Bonos. You set off with their directions in hand and returned a few hours later with surprising news. This haven is real. You came upon its walls and you were hailed by a Phobian who recognized you. You parlayed with the Phobians at the haven. They seemed open to letting you in, but needed to work out terms. You decided to return to the shuttle on the darkening Phobian night. I hope we'll hear from them soon. You are still hungry, or remains blurred. Face mask complete. Just need more rations right now. It's feeling better. April is a fucking baller. Wait for the Haven's call. Okay, so there's a couple of places we haven't gone yet. There's Broken City. Chance for chemicals. Hang on. The large bunker was the power station, which is really nice to get power. I don't like that one. This one is a monument. And then there's the dead airport. I think we should go to the airport. April's great. Of course, we'll send you. We're going to send you with the mask and the gun again, because it's the best way to protect yourself. I'm picking up a bogey in the area. We'll just fucking outrun that shit. I think we should upgrade. So upgrade the armor. I think we need to start sending armor out with Angel. And then, actually, no, we're gonna upgrade the artifacts, get some more chemicals, and then we'll start saving up to upgrade the crafting system. It was either us or them, and compromise is not an option. The wave of ninja kicks and judo. Hang on. Judo chops you unleashed on the clearly surprised attacker was enough to make us the victors. Huzzah, Captain. Death robots are gone. Excellent work, Captain. Clearly their programming is subpar. Absolutely no match for my system. Or my processing power, for that matter. Still, they are robots, so sooner or later they will strike back. April set off towards the old Phobian airport with the captain's salute. Very apt. An extraordinary artifact. Great. Caravan of sorry figures and grim wagons are plodding past the shuttle, hanging their heads. You open the shuttle door to watch them pass when suddenly one pops up right at your side. It's a little wife-like Phobian in silver regalia. Blood is spattered inside its goblins. Do you wish to ignore its attention, offer healthcare, or prefer a new mask? You notice a holster on its hip with a dangerous-looking weapon. God damn it. This is the end, isn't it? Because I can't fucking heal them. I don't have enough chemicals, so we're gonna recycle that. Creature with the plotting caravan looked back at you and handed a plastic database into your hand before turning and leaving with the rest of the troop. I got a chance to scan the drive, Captain. Apparently these aliens knew a world-wrecking war was coming, and they were still building silos when it happened. In the decades since, they have never taken off their suits and have mutated to reside in them. I don't know whether to feel pity or fear, ma'am. We're starving, Captain. You should definitely eat something. I probably should. Whatever. A clang rings out against shuttle's hull. There isn't anything on the outside of the ship, so it must have come from the inside. You peek through a crack in the interior hull paneling to find a stowaway, a little humanoid hiding in the damp shadows of the shuttle's hull. He looks like one of the suit-skinned natives of the world. Would you like to try and nab him by force or outwit him? We'll outwit him. We should also craft something, probably. Let's craft another artifact, and we'll go ahead and invest in more chemical for food. After waiting and carefully watching, you realize that the little alien stowaway would periodically poke its head out to check if anyone was on the ship. You patiently waited for your next opportunity. Sure enough, the alien poked its head out, and you lunged, grabbing it by its shoulders. You raised its arm to slip straight down. Out of the top layer of its loose suit, it ran off in a body-tight fitting suit. With all the hidden compartments and crawl spaces, this show might as well be a smuggler's ship. These natives seem like close, dark places. You're still starving. I thought I ate. I guess I'm stupid. What is that? What's that you're drawing, Captain? Is that supposed to be ham? I understand you're fed up with soup and you're reminiscing about Earth's food, but I would advise you don't go down that road. Here, I have a useful program for the occasion. It's called Everything Is Not All Peaches and Creams. It should help you focus your mind on different things. Would you like to start this process? Sure. That sounds good. Hopefully April is not dead. Oh, I forgot to feed. Okay, they're not dead yet. Hey, success, Captain. Your culinary urges have been kept under control. We spent the afternoon talking about things other than food and circled back to agree on the many merits of tomato soup. Now we should probably focus on surviving the mission at hand. Wouldn't you say? Remember, life is but a bowl of cherries. I'm not sure what that means, but my programming tells me it should make you feel better. April made it back from the ruined airport. She has a flesh wound, is pretty hungry, and is a bit harrowed. With a flood of toxic chemicals burst from an aircraft's underbelly, April pulled on a mass just in time. Its filters eroded away. Apparently, a craft precariously balanced on the top building toppled onto April. She managed to crawl out badly bruised. April, walking through the airport's stormy darkness, cracked headfirst onto a low-hanging aircraft. Ouch. She managed to siphon a load of power out of some of the large, defunct refueling stations. And soup. Great. And the mask is still, like, I mean, she's just tired. Like, she isn't dead yet. More robots. We're just gonna fucking outsmart them. We're gonna recycle that. And, oh, I should have fed both of them. But I forgot. Okay, they're still alive. Oh, you're not even hungry here, though. You're starving, though. Let's go ahead and click food, just because I forgot. Recycling operations. Any conflict can be resolved, blah, blah, blah. Still hungry as a wolf. Eat something before it's too late. Okay. Captain, I found something interesting on the surface of the planet. Looks like somebody passed their time by playing it over a supersized version of tic-tac-toe, but never completed this particular game. The game pieces consist of minerals that we could use, but I'm not for ruining someone else's fun. But I think the winner is clear by looking at the board, so they shouldn't mind if we mess up their O's and X's. Should we take the liberty of gathering those pieces and using those resources? Yeah, sure. I'm back in a major way. Oh, is that, Ulrich? I see you, James. How you doing? We're playing 60 Parsecs because, I couldn't get anyone to play multiplayer games with me. But that's fine. We're having a grand old time. We should... Are you still tired? Fine. We're gonna send you out to... Probably there is a good place. We haven't been to the monument yet. Get chemicals from there, which we kind of need. What's our other... We also kind of need... We'll send you to the monument. Worst case scenario, we just build more fucking things. You go out there. We're gonna load you up. We're gonna give you the armor and the gun. Did I upgrade the armor? I didn't. Okay. That's fine. I can do multiplayer now. Some guy decided to saw a tree branch and it made my power go out for a bit. Oh no! That's a dumb move. They shouldn't have done that. Let me finish up this day and then we'll we can play some games. What do you want to play, buddy? Dismantling of the supersized tic-tac-toe game in progress was a success. Whoever abandoned it was nowhere to be seen, and you returned with a quite hefty load of minerals. Yes, they were a bit hard to carry to the ship, being ginormous and all, but you've performed splendidly. That'll teach them to leave their toys lying on the floor, or planet surface in this case. I'm sure no one will mind. April traveled to the monument. Our navigation system revealed. I wonder what she will find out there. We're probably just going to end it here. I'll call you on Discord in a second. Alright, I'm probably going to upload this as an episode of 60 Seconds on my YouTube channel, so we're going to end it here. Hopefully, we'll play more, because I love this game so far. We've had a rough start, but I think we've actually lasted longer than Markiplier did. So that's nice. So we'll end the video here.